The African savanna wakes under a soft, golden light. It's a scene of serene beauty. But don't be fooled. Danger already moves in silence. As we sweep low across the deadliest grass, a pack of African wild dogs comes into view. Their bodies are lean, a collection of bone and sinew built for endurance. Their eyes are sharp, and their large, rounded ears are locked forward, catching every whisper on the wind. This isn't chaos, it's a council of war. This is preparation. The pack greets each other with a series of high-pitched calls and yips, a language unique to them. Tails wag with a mix of affection and rising excitement. Every nudge, every lick, every playful nip reinforces the bonds that make them one of the most formidable hunting units on the continent. This is the glue that holds the pack together, the very foundation of their success. You see, unlike the lion with its brute force, or the leopard with its stealthy ambush, the wild dog's greatest weapon is teamwork. They are a living, breathing example of a coordinated strategy. Every movement is calculated. Every position is deliberate. They're a symphony of instinct and intelligence, about to perform. Far away, across the plains, a herd of gazelles grazes, completely unaware. They're enjoying the cool morning, their heads bowed to the sweet grass, oblivious to the fact that one of the most efficient and relentless hunting teams on Earth has chosen this very morning to strike. This isn't just a hunt for a meal. It's a demonstration of a strategy perfected over thousands of years. The wild dogs are not just predators. They are masters of the chase, and their story is one of incredible cooperation and survival against all odds. Let's follow them. The alpha, often the most experienced female, gives a subtle signal. The pack begins to move, not in a frantic rush, but with a purposeful trot. They spread out, flanking the open ground, using the terrain to their advantage. Small bushes, termite mounds, and dips in the landscape become their cover. They communicate with subtle body language. A flick of an ear, a turn of the head coordinating their advance without a single sound that would carry to their prey. This is the patient phase. They can cover miles like this, conserving energy, scanning the horizon, and testing the wind. They are looking for the right opportunity, not just any prey. They are assessing the herd, looking for any sign of weakness. An older individual, a young one, or one that seems less alert than the others. Their success rate is one of the highest in Africa, over 80%. And it all starts here, with this careful, methodical selection process. It's a deadly game of chess being played out on the vast board of the savannah. The pack has spotted their target, a young gazelle that has strayed just a little too far from the safety of the herd. The tension is electric. The lead dogs lower their heads, their bodies coiling like springs. The others fan out, preparing to cut off any escape routes. The gazelle lifts its head, its sensitive ears twitching. It senses something is wrong, but it's too late. The charge begins. It's an explosion of speed. The dogs don't run in a straight line. They work in relays. As the lead dog begins to tire, another seamlessly takes its place, pushing the gazelle, forcing it to burn precious energy. The rest of the pack keeps pace, running parallel, ready to intercept. If the gazelle tries to double back or change direction, this is their signature move. The relentless, cooperative pursuit that wears down even the swiftest of prey. The gazelle is fast, incredibly fast, but it's one against many. It's sprinting for its life, zigzagging across the plain. But the dogs are always there, a multi-headed predator that anticipates its every move. This chase can go on for miles. The wild dogs are built for this. Their long legs, lean bodies, and large hearts are all adaptations for long-distance running. They can maintain speeds of over 40 miles per hour for extended periods. While other predators rely on a short burst of power, the wild dogs rely on sheer, unyielding stamina. The sun is higher now, beating down on the savannah. The gazelle is starting to falter. Its powerful strides are becoming shorter, its movements less certain. The dogs, however, seem to have endless energy. They are closing in. The final moments of the hunt are swift and incredibly coordinated. The lead dogs finally catch up, not aiming for a killing bite just yet, but snapping at the gazelle's legs and hindquarters, further slowing it down and destabilizing it. The rest of the pack converges instantly. The takedown is quick and efficient, a testament to their group dynamic. There's no fighting or squabbling over the prize. In the world of the wild dog, the pack comes first. Once the hunt is over, a different, but equally important, social behavior takes over. The pack allows the youngest and oldest members to eat first. The pups, who were left behind in the den under the watchful eye of a babysitter, will be fed by the hunters who regurgitate meat for them. This incredible act of sharing ensures the survival of the next generation and the health of the entire pack. Every member has a role, and every member is cared for. It is this profound sense of community that truly defines them. But life for the African wild dog is incredibly fragile. They are one of Africa's most endangered carnivores. Their vast hunting grounds are shrinking due to human expansion. They face threats from diseases like rabies, often transmitted by domestic dogs. And because they are so effective at hunting, they are often seen as pests by farmers and are persecuted for it. Their complex social structure also makes them vulnerable. If a pack loses too many members, its hunting ability is compromised. The entire group can collapse. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these remarkable animals. Researchers are tracking packs to better understand their behavior and needs. Organizations are working with local communities to reduce human-wildlife conflict, creating buffer zones and promoting coexistence. Vaccination programs are helping to protect them from deadly diseases. But it's an uphill battle. The survival of the painted wolf, as they are sometimes called because of their beautiful, mottled coats, depends on our ability to make space for them in an ever-changing world. Watching them now, resting in the shade after their successful hunt, you see the other side of these fierce predators. They are playful, affectionate, and deeply social. Pups tumble and play, learning the skills they will need to become successful hunters themselves. The adults groom each other, reinforcing the bonds that are their lifeline. They are more than just a pack of hunters. They are a family. And their story is a powerful reminder that in the wild, strength is not always about size or power, but about the bonds you share and the community you build. Their future hangs in the balance, a story being written right now across the plains of Africa. By understanding and appreciating their unique way of life, we can help ensure that the sound of their high-pitched calls continues to echo across the savannah for generations to come. The golden light of morning has given way to the heat of the day. For this pack of African wild dogs, it was a successful morning. But for their species, the hunt for survival continues. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the world of the African wild dog. If you found this as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories from the wild. Let us know in the comments what you find most amazing about these incredible animals. See you next time. In the vast, sun-drenched plains of Africa, a silent drama is about to unfold. It's a story of incredible intelligence, flawless teamwork, and relentless pursuit. This isn't just a hunt, it's a masterclass in strategy, executed by one of the continent's most successful predators. The African wild dog, often misunderstood and unfairly maligned, these animals, also known as painted dogs or painted wolves, are far from the chaotic scavengers some imagine them to be. They are, in fact, highly sophisticated hunters, boasting a success rate that can exceed 80%, making them the most efficient large predators on the continent. By comparison, lions, often hailed as the kings of the savannah, typically succeed in only about 30% of their hunts. So, what's the secret to the wild dog's incredible success? It's not brute strength or overpowering size. It's something far more refined, disciplined, communication, and a level of coordinated strategy that would rival a military operation. Today, we're going to dive deep into the world of a wild dog pack on the hunt. We'll dissect their tactics, understand the specific roles each member plays, and witness how they turn the open savanna into a perfectly laid trap. Forget everything you thought you knew about these remarkable creatures. Prepare to see the art of the hunt perfected. The hunt begins not with a sprint, but with silence. Before a single paw is set in motion, the pack engages in a pre-hunt ritual. This isn't just a random gathering. It's a complex social ceremony filled with yips, whines, and body language. They greet each other, tails wagging, faces nuzzling. This isn't just a friendly hello. It's a vital process of reaffirming social bonds and building collective resolve. It's a team huddle, a moment to sync up and ensure every member is ready for the task ahead. The alpha pair, the leaders of the pack, often initiate this rally. Their confidence and composure rippled through the group, creating a unified, single-minded hunting machine. Once the pack is energized and focused, the real strategy begins. They don't just charge blindly towards the first herd of prey they see. First, they need information. This is where the scouts come in. These are typically the leaner, faster members of the pack. Their job is to move ahead, often using elevated ground like termite mounds to get a better vantage point. They scan the horizon, assessing potential targets. They're not just looking for any animal. They're looking for weakness. Is there a young gazelle? An older, slower, wildebeest? An individual that seems isolated from its herd? The scouts gather this crucial intelligence, all while remaining completely undetected. Their movements are fluid, their presence almost ghostly against the landscape. As the scouts identify a potential target, the information is communicated back to the pack, not through loud barks that would give them away, but through subtle shifts in posture and positioning. The rest of the pack begins to move, fanning out into a carefully orchestrated formation. This isn't a random scramble. Every dog has a role. The flanking runners spread out wide, creating a broad crescent shape. Their goal is to envelop the herd, subtly guiding them in a desired direction without causing an outright panic. They use the terrain to their advantage, moving through tall grasses and behind bushes, staying downwind to prevent their scent from reaching the prey. The wind is a critical element. A slight shift in wind direction can ruin the entire hunt, and wild dogs are masters at reading and using it. They will adjust their entire approach based on the flow of the air, ensuring they remain sensory ghosts to their unsuspecting targets. While the flankers create the outer perimeter, another group takes up a different, but equally crucial, position. The blockers. These dogs don't move with the main group. Instead, they position themselves strategically near potential escape routes. They'll lie flat in the grass, perfectly still, near a thicket of bushes or a river bank where the prey might try to flee. Their job is one of patience. They wait, sometimes for a long time, for the exact moment the fleeing animal runs towards them. They are the hidden walls of the trap, the unexpected dead end. And what about the leaders, the alpha pair? They aren't typically at the very front of the charge. Instead, they often hang back slightly, taking up a central, elevated position where they can oversee the entire operation. They are the generals on the field, watching how the prey reacts, observing the positioning of their pack members, and making split-second decisions to adjust the strategy. Their experience is invaluable. They've seen countless hunts unfold and can anticipate the prey's next move before it even happens. They maintain communication with the pack through a series of high-pitched calls, almost like bird chirps, that are difficult for other species to interpret. It's their own private radio channel, coordinating the complex dance of the hunt. Let's imagine the scene from the perspective of their target. A herd of Thompson's gazelles, peacefully grazing. A few heads lift, ears twitching. There's a subtle change in the air, a feeling of unease, but they look around and see nothing. The horizon is empty. The grass barely stirs. There's no scent of a predator on the wind. The sense of danger fades, and they lower their heads to graze again. This is the genius of the wild dog's approach. The trap is closing, but it's closing so slowly, so silently, that the prey remains oblivious until it's far too late. The pack has now maneuvered the herd exactly where they want them. The scouts have selected a target, the flankers are in position, and the blockers are hidden along the escape routes. The alpha pair gives the signal, and the chase begins. Now, the pace explodes. The serene landscape erupts into a blur of motion. But even in this high-speed pursuit, the chaos is controlled. The lead runners, often the same dogs who acted as scouts, initiate the chase. They are built for endurance, not just a short burst of speed. A wild dog can maintain speeds of over 40 miles per hour for several miles. They don't try to catch the prey immediately. Instead, they work in a relay. As the lead dog begins to tire, another fresh runner from the flanking group seamlessly takes its place, pushing the targeted animal onward, never giving it a moment to rest or change direction. This relay system is a key to their success. While the gazelle is running for its life, using up all its energy in one desperate sprint, the wild dogs are working as a team, conserving their collective energy for a long-distance marathon. They harry their target from all sides. A dog will nip at its heels. Another will run alongside it, forcing it to keep a straight path. This isn't random aggression. It's a calculated tactic to exhaust the animal and steer it directly towards the pre-planned ambush. The prey, now in a full-blown panic, is not thinking clearly. It's running on pure instinct. And its instinct is to head for what looks like cover a patch of dense bush, a rocky outcrop. But this is exactly what the wild dogs were counting on. As the exhausted gazelle sprints towards the apparent safety of a thicket, a blocker, who's been lying in wait, suddenly springs into view. The gazelle is startled, forced to swerve abruptly. This momentary hesitation is all the pack needs. The change in direction breaks the gazelle's momentum and sends it stumbling right into the path of the closing pursuit team. The hunt is over in a matter of seconds. It's swift and efficient. And what happens next is another testament to their incredible social structure. There is no fighting over the prize. The first dogs to feed are the pups, who may have been watching from a safe distance with a designated babysitter from the pack. The adults wait their turn, ensuring the youngest and most vulnerable get the nutrition they need to grow strong. Even injured or elderly pack members who couldn't participate in the hunt are not forgotten. The hunters will regurgitate meat for them back at the den. In the world of the wild dog, everyone eats. The pack survives together. This incredible cooperation is what truly sets them apart. From the silent, strategic planning to the high-speedy, coordinated chase, and finally, the communal sharing of the meal. Every aspect of their lives is built on the foundation of the pack. It is a society where each individual has a purpose and contributes to the well-being of the whole. They are a perfect example of how intelligence and teamwork can triumph over size and strength. So, the next time you see a picture of an African wild dog, with its beautiful, painted coat and large, round ears, don't just see a predator. See a strategist. See a team player. See a creature that has perfected the art of survival through one of the most sophisticated and disciplined hunting methods in the entire animal kingdom. The savannah is their chessboard, and they are the grandmasters. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the painted wolf. In the vast, sun-scorched plains of Africa, a silent drama is about to unfold. Here, survival is a game of inches, a race decided by the slimmest of margins, and the masters of this game, the African wild dog. Look closely. See them there? A pack, painted in earthy mosaics of black, white, and ochre, melting into the tall grass. They aren't just lounging, they are observing, calculating, a collective intelligence at work. Their gaze is fixed on the herd of gazelles grazing peacefully, just a few hundred yards away. To the untrained eye, the herd looks like a single, unified mass of graceful animals. But the dogs see something different. They are reading a story written in muscle and bone. They're not looking for the biggest or the smallest. They are searching for a subtle tell, a tiny crack in the wall of perfect health and vigor that the herd presents. Their heads are low, ears swiveling like radar dishes, catching every nuance of movement. They watch the way each gazelle moves, its gait, its posture, the rhythm of its breathing. They are patient, methodical, and then they see it. One gazelle lagging just slightly behind the others. Perhaps it's a young individual, not yet at its peak strength. Or maybe it's an older animal. The relentless pace of life finally taking its toll. Its movements are just a fraction slower, its head held a little lower. To us, it's barely perceptible. To the wild dogs, it's a flashing beacon. This is the key to their success. African wild dogs don't choose their prey randomly. They are masters of energy efficiency, a long, fruitless chase. After a healthy adult would be a catastrophic waste of precious calories. Survival here is a ruthless equation of energy spent versus energy gained. The pack cannot afford to make a mistake. Now, watch. The atmosphere shifts. There's no bark, no howl, no obvious command. Yet, a silent signal passes through the pack like an electric current. It's a language of posture, a flick of an ear, a subtle shift in weight. The lead dog, the alpha, locks its gaze on the chosen target. The others instantly understand. They begin to move, not in a straight line, but fanning out. Their positions adjust in a fluid, coordinated dance. Each dog knows its role, its place in the formation. It's a strategy honed over countless generations, a symphony of predatory instinct. The trap is being set. The hunt has been decided before the first step of the chase has even been taken. The target is locked in. The pack explodes from the grass. The peaceful scene shatters. The gazelle herd scatters in a panic, a whirlwind of horns and hooves. But the dogs are not distracted. Their focus is absolute. A single-minded determination aimed at one animal, the chosen gazelle. Realizing its fatal isolation, bolts. The race for life has begun. This isn't just a simple chase, it's a tactical relay. The lead dog pushes the pace, forcing the gazelle into a grueling sprint. As the leader begins to tire, another dog, fresh and running on an inside line, seamlessly takes over. They work in waves, relentlessly applying pressure, giving their target no chance to rest, no moment to recover its breath or its composure. Their stamina is legendary. Wild dogs can maintain high speeds for miles, a feat few other predators can match. They run with a loose, loping gait that devours the ground, a picture of effortless endurance. The gazelle is fast, incredibly fast, but it's built for explosive bursts of speed to escape an initial attack. It's not designed for this kind of relentless, long-distance pursuit. The gap begins to close. The gazelle zigzags, using its agility to try and shake its pursuers, but the pack is fluid, anticipating its moves, cutting off escape routes. They communicate on the run, a complex and silent dialogue that allows them to adapt their strategy in real time. If the gazelle swerves left, a dog is already there, turning it back into the path of the others. This cooperative hunting is what makes them one of Africa's most successful predators. A single dog, for all its endurance, would stand a little chance. But together, as a pack, their effectiveness skyrockets. They are a family unit, and their bond is the foundation of their power. They hunt together, raise their pups together, and defend their territory together. Now, the final phase of the hunt is approaching. The gazelle's powerful strides become shorter, its movements more desperate. Its lungs burn, its muscles scream. The pack senses this weakness. They press their advantage, drawing closer with every stride. The outcome, set in motion by that initial, patient observation, is now inevitable. The end is swift. It is terrao, unvarnished reality of the natural world. It's not cruel, it is simply necessary. The energy from this kill will sustain the entire pack. It will feed the pups waiting back at the den, ensuring the survival of the next generation. It will fuel the alphas who lead and protect the family. Every member will get their share, a system of social care that is remarkable in the animal kingdom. After the hunt, the social bonds that make them so formidable are reaffirmed. They are affectionate, vocalizing with high-pitched chirps and whines, reaffirming their places within the pack's intricate hierarchy. Pups are greeted with licks and nuzzles, regurgitated meat provided by the successful hunters. The pack is a superorganism, each individual a vital part of a greater whole. But their world is fraught with danger. These incredible animals are endangered, their numbers dwindling due to habitat loss, human conflict, and disease. They face threats from larger predators like lions and hyenas, who often steal their kills or even prey on their pups. Every hunt is a gamble, and every meal is hard-won. To watch them is to witness a masterclass in teamwork, strategy, and endurance. It's a powerful reminder that in the wild, survival isn't just about strength or speed, but about intelligence, cooperation, and the unbreakable bonds of family. The painted hunters of the African plains are a testament to the beautiful, complex, and often brutal efficiency of nature. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of the African wild dog. If you found their story as fascinating as we do, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the wild. See you next time.